NASCAR on Fox is brought to you by Radio Shack. Race into your neighborhood Radio Shack and enter the Call Your Driver sweepstakes. You could win a dream trip to the Samsung Radio Shack 500, even a new car. Enter today at Radio Shack. 226 laps complete in Darlington. Bobby Labonte has taken second place, and Ryan Newman moved to third, displacing Jimmy Johnson back to fourth. Now Jamie McMurray has just moved into sixth ahead of Robbie Gordon.
Well, they have made some great adjustments on that 18 car today, and that's the best looking car out there right now. I mean, he is just really moving through the field and up to second place. He's got a fast race car.
The 2000 winner of the Southern 500, Bobby Labonte.
But guys, I tell you, someone that don't like this long run right now, we're about 15-20 laps away from green flag stops. Jimmy Johnson in the 48 car, he just lost a position to Jeremy Mayfield in the 19 car, and he's just about to fall into the clutches of Jamie McMurray in the 42. You see the interval right there. It continues to grow. Dick Bergman, what is Chad Canals saying about his car?
Yeah, let's ask Chad Canals what's going on. He just stomped the floor here. What's happening with that car, Chad?
We're just real loose off right now. I don't really know what's going on. We're falling off pretty bad. We're about a half second off where we need to be, but you know, we're going to be okay. We got one more round of pit stops to go. It's going to be exciting. We'll have some people short pitting here pretty quick, so keep watching. But you know, you guys have done a great job. We haven't had the best race cars all year long, so we're just going to have to get to work if we want to beat these guys.
Thanks, Chad. To Matt Yoakum.
Dick, Jamie McMurray just passed by Jimmy Johnson, taking over that fifth position as a 21 car. Ricky Rudd has a tire going down. He tries to get down to the apron going into turn one. He makes it down safely. Caution's out. Exactly. The 9 guys are jumping up and down.
Okay, road, we'll put tires on it. Beat that right front.
You see the 9 crew right here, Casey Kane's crew, he will be back into this race now. We have 17 cars on the lead lap, and I think Ward Burton in the 0 car will get the pardon. But the caution is out.
Now look, it's Rudd's fender and tire as the 7th caution flag of the day waves.
And, you know, Ward's going to get the free pass. He and Kenny Schrader have been racing away there trying to stay on be the first car lap down to get it back. And Ward just passed Kenny.
They had a race of their own going on.
He had just got around him.
Ward just won a lap down about 2 laps ago, and so for the 3rd time today, Schrader is denied the free pass by the timing of the caution flag. NASCAR Nextel Cup Racing on Fox is brought to you by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. We'll pick you up. Cialis is here. Ask your doctor if a free sample of Cialis is right for you. Mach 3 Turbo Champion, the only razor used by the Gillette Young Gun. And Yamaha, makers of fine motorcycles and ATVs. Nobody's more in tune with motorsports than Yamaha.
Back at Darlington, crucial pit stops on lap 233. Ryan Newman and Bobby Labonte drag race out of the pit stalls. Matt.
Leader, Kurt Busch down and away. A track bar adjust. It's going to be a close battle out pit road. It's going to be very close. A 9 car also in. No adjustments for Casey Kane. The 97 was just a tick on the free side. They tried to tighten him up.
I tell you, that battle on pit road, it has been unbelievable all day long. But just remember, Casey Kane, who started this race on the pole, he will be back on the lead lap as we have about 18 cars on the lead lap.
One of those will not be Rusty Wallace. Wallace had just made a green flag pit stop, and so he gets trapped by the timing of the caution flag.
It's got to the point where about all of these pit crews on pit road, they're so equal right now. It almost comes down to who don't make a mistake. Darrell, you talked about that earlier today.
Yeah, one of the things I think is really putting the pressure on the guys at the turn 1 end is Jimmy Johnson down here on the turn 4 end. He is getting in, and he's coming down that pit lane, and they know he's coming, and they got to hustle if they're going to beat him.
He's finished with his pit stop more so before all these guys are even started theirs.
Lap down cars pitting now, including Dale Jarrett, who had lost about 7 more green flag laps with a long stop on pit road. Look at that log jam getting off pit road once again. How close was it?
It's about how much he lost the race by a year ago.
I know, about as close as that finish.
Tell you, a big tip of the hat, though. Once again, we've talked about them all day long because they've been coming as this race has progressed. Is that Chris Andrews-led crew of Robbie Gordon in the 31 car.
Matt?
Tommy Baldwin talking to his crew guys on their stop. Casey had a tough entry, had to back up slightly. Then Jim Pullman and Joe Krushak were working on that left front fender. Tommy's calling Casey back in. They're going to try to work on that left front corner of the valence, but they were trying to smooth out the damage that was done to that left front fender. To Dick Berggren.
Jimmy Johnson called into his crew before that pit stop and said the car had fallen off a cliff, that the right rear fell as if it just had gone away. The pit stop 13.70, 2 adjustments on the car.
7th caution of the day at Darlington, 234 laps complete. This may have been the final stop of the day.